Everybody has a type. If I was single, I wouldn't pay for that. They call it the civil R word case. R word is a felony. How you make it a civil case out of a consensual relationship? The fact that he offered her 10 million, that's what I'm mad about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get their type. I'm mad that he offered her 10 to be quiet. If I had that bag that Shannon got, I'd offer her 200,000 to STFU and push on to spare me the lawyer fee. That's why some people settle, just like what Trump did with Stormy. Gave her 100, 110, and man, push on. Because the lawyers are going to cost more. But anyway, I'm looking at her like, to me, that's a groupie. Rather give it to somebody like him on the strength of him associating with her. You know, all this $25K per cheek or whatever in a consensual relationship for over a year with a lady say she was R-worded, but then went back messing with him. So we know it was a setup from Jump Street and all the baby gravy language. Now, to the important part, trial. Personally, how I analyze it, this is my opinion. I'm no expert on trials. But what I see, what I know from history, women that go even with criminal cases for R-word, the prosecutor tears them down and paint them as 304s. How were you dressed, etc. Not to say that's an excuse for a man to do that to them, but they paint her as the victims as 304s, so the jury could see them as you just a loose woman. We're not going to convict this person. We don't believe you because you're a loose woman. This 304 is an OnlyFans worker. 19 years old. You know, if she's on OnlyFans, she's already grown. They done vetted her. You're not a child. You know what I'm saying? And Shannon ain't make her go to OnlyFans and, you know what I'm saying, pimp her out or whatever. No, she was grown. So, she's a thot. 304, dip, whatever you want to call it. Right? So when she get in front of that jury about the choking and all this and that, they're going to see the text messages. Oh, you want to get choked in F. Let me stop that. Anybody in that jury, because it's going to be a jury of your peers. It's not going to be no 19, 20-year-old people in that jury. Them jury are going to be of age, so they could understand Shannon Sharp's position. If you have any women on that jury that's over 40, I was going to say 50, but over 40. Twice the age as her, even 50 or 60, that have lived their life and like to get choked and effed, she's done. Any men on there that have relations with women that like to get choked and effed, she's done. They're not going to believe her. Me, I'm calling by trial, in the middle of trial, because I know it's going to go to trial. In the middle of trial, $500,000 settlement to end it right then and now. That's what I'm calling. Because that 10 million is out the window. Now she done aired it out. You didn't put all our business out there. Ain't no settlement. You're going to get the bare minimum just to end it, because you done already ruined it. Why would he pay? And why would that settlement come back to light in the millions when she then attempted to ruin his reputation, put all his sexual business in the street? I'm saying it's going to be settled for under $1 million. That's my analysis. Right then and there. And for all that money he was going to offer her, you know what? I'm just thinking, trash is trash. You don't make a millionaire, You don't make an OnlyFans model a millionaire. That's just something you don't do. You choose better, be wiser. I'm not calling him stupid. A man is a man. Everybody got their taste. But an OF model to have relations with, that's her purpose, is to cash out. That's her sole purpose. That's why she recorded phone calls. Ain't no way. It's absurd to even file a $50 million lawsuit over a consensual relationship, and you're on file saying put baby gravy in me and you want big black babies. And don't let it be no white men on that jury. They're gonna look at her like, oh, you want big black babies? We're not finna rule in your favor. She's looked at as a biohazard, worthless trash by a white man. You want a big black baby in you? Baby gravy? And just think how many white men that have came at for stuff like this. Or even been to court with their baby mama, a ex-girlfriend, or something they never did, and got convicted of it, whether it be criminal or civil, over a lie from a white woman. Or taking child support court, had kids taken away over their white ex-wives or girlfriends. They're not going to be on our side. They're not. Ain't gonna happen. And for $50 million, why you ain't call the police if you was hard twice? It should be a criminal case. If what you say is true, then it should be criminal. Then even if it was criminal with those text messages, it wouldn't go anywhere. Conscious Thought 101. Please like, share, and subscribe.